Hey y'all, it is Monday. I am going to be vlogging my whole week this week. It is the week of a market, and I feel like I finally recovered from my crazy last 2 weeks, and so I feel like it's going to be a pretty good productive week and a very classic week in my life, so I'm excited. Today I woke up kind of late and I decided that I wanted to get back into my Monday, Wednesday, Friday gym routine. So I went to the gym at 11 a.m. I got back, I had lunch, I talked to my friend on the phone for an hour and a half, which was really good. I feel like it really helped me clear my mind of a lot of things that I've been worried about. And it is now 3:12 and I'm going to be starting my work. Today's priorities are finishing up orders that came in last Friday and then packaging them and then hopefully dropping them off at the post office. If not today, then first thing tomorrow. Hi everyone, I'm in the parking lot at the post office once again, like last vlog. I think I just like really like talking in the car. I don't know why, it's just like something about a car chat I really like, and I don't know, I think there's going to be a lot of car chats in my future vlogs. But anyway, it's about 4:50, almost 5, and I just dropped off the packages at the post office. Everything is shipped out or ready for pickup if you're local, including orders that came in this morning. So thank you so much. If you're watching this and you bought something recently, I really appreciate it. I think, you know, being about 6 weeks into the full-time gig, it's really hard to think about the future, especially financially, with like student loan repayments coming back in the fall, and just like in general, long-term financial planning with a small business is a little bit scary. So I really appreciate your support. Checking in on the rest of the evening, I think I'm gonna try to prepare some fabric for things I want to start making for my pop-up this weekend, and just things I want to restock in my shop, like certain styles of scrunchies and stuff. So I think I'm gonna like focus on just cutting and prepping fabric tonight. I don't think that I'll be making a lot of other things. Trying to be mindful of like working within a reasonable time frame during the day as well. And since I had coffee this morning with my friends, I think I didn't really start working till like maybe 1-ish. And part of that was actually like working on the letters that I sent to my friends with the little rings I made. So in terms of like business work, we're probably at like 4 to 5 hours so far, maybe 4 hours. Probably at like 4 hours today. So I think that I'm trying to just work a couple more hours on fabric prep and then have a usual chill evening. I procrastinated going to the gym so hard this morning. I woke up like over an hour ago, and usually I like to go right away because I just like to get it out of the way for the day. And I also know that if I like start doing something else and tell myself I'm gonna go as like a break in the middle of the day, I won't do it. So I try to really push myself to just go. It took me like a long time to get here today. It might be a low-key gym day, and that's fine. It's more about consistency. That's what I keep telling myself. It's more about consistency and making sure I actually like move my body and not just sit around and make things or scroll all day. Okay, we're gonna go. I had my snack / breakfast. We're gonna go. Okay, check in. It's about 2 p.m. I look a little bit crazy because I did not shower yet after I got back from the gym. I was waiting for a maintenance person to come to my apartment to fix something, and so I didn't want to like, you know, be in the shower when he came or something like that. So I had a meal. I was working on some admin stuff and some social media stuff. I like just finished that. I did that for about 2 hours, and now I'm going to go shower. But before I do that, I want to show you what I was working on. So I like to use Notion to keep me organized for my week. I'm gonna like probably block out some of the stuff, but typically do like all my tasks that I want to do on the top, and then I make a line, and then I put my like timed appointments, meetings with friends, whatever, in pink underneath that. And you can see today's list is like very long. I haven't put stuff up for tomorrow and Friday yet, but today I have a lot that I want to get done. I also like to plan out my social media posts, and I have some ideas that I'm actively working on right here. I have it filtered to be my planning / like draft posts, but I also, if I take away this filter, you can see that I have a lot of other things that I have planned, and some have posted, some I'm just putting down as ideas and I haven't started working on them yet. But I also like to like write in the details of what I want to post. So for example, I'm planning this carousel that I also was working on earlier that's like kind of has like a Barbie theme. It's gonna be Barbie's eco-friendly dream house, which I think is pretty cute. And then inside here you can see that I had some notes about what I want to include in the post. So I use that to varying degrees, and then I was just making that post on Canva. So YouTube friends are getting a little sneak peek. This probably will be posted by the time I am able to put this vlog up though, so maybe not a sneak peek. Maybe you saw it already. If you haven't, go check it out. I'm including some products that I make that I think would fit in like Barbie's eco-friendly dream house, as well as this event that I'm doing on Sunday that has like a Barbie theme, and it's a fundraiser for some local friends who are opening a nonprofit thrift shop in the Twin Cities. So I asked them to send me some pictures of Barbie themed clothing that I could add to the post, so that was pretty fun. Then I also posted a reel that I had filmed yesterday, which was me packing orders. So that's where we're at. So I have this fabric from my Eras Tour outfit that I made.
And it's very cute, very sparkly, very fun. I think I'm going to make probably all of this blue and some of the pink purple color into scrunchies for the event I'm doing this Sunday. Again, it's like a Barbie themed fundraiser, so I want to have some like Barbie adjacent products. So I'm going to do some fabric cutting for scrunchies. Honestly, people always ask me how much fabric you need to make a scrunchie, and I think that it varies heavily based on how many scrunches you want in your scrunchie, as well as how thick the fabric is. Some fabric bunches up really nicely without using a lot, and some of it you really want like a lot of little folds if it's a lighter weight fabric like these guys. But I also feel like I've just developed a sense of like how long I should make a scrunchie, and I just kind of like cut it without using any template or anything. So that's what I'm gonna do here.
So this is an example of a strip that I will sew right sides together, and I will literally sew it around a hair tie, and then it'll scrunch up, and then I'll turn it inside out and then hand sew to close it. And this is how I've been making scrunchies since the beginning. There's a lot of different ways to make a scrunchie, but that's just what works for me, and I'm sticking with it. I did all of the scrunchie related things, which is great. It just felt good to get that started and done. I think the one thing I keep putting off is making more bucket hats. I actually really like making bucket hats, but I just feel like I've been making so many of them that I'm like burnt out on making them kind of. So I didn't do that, but I did the scrunchies, I cut a lot of fabric, I did all of my social media marketing adjacent tasks, which is great. I did go to the gym, which is also great. So overall, very successful day. I'm gonna make myself do the bucket hats first thing tomorrow to just like get it done, and we're gonna go from there. I'm gonna peace out for the rest of the day. I'm gonna have some dinner, watch Naruto. That's what we've been watching lately, and it is so good. There's also so much content, so it's, you know, it's like quite a long commitment to watch. But yeah, see you tomorrow. Okay, as you saw, I did not do the bucket hats first thing when I got back. Classic me, but I did do a lot of scrunchie work, and I'm doing a quick Joann run because I need to get thread, as well as I need to get some interfacing to make some bucket hats. I realized that I only have enough to make one, like if I scrape my old interfacing scraps together. So that is part of the reason why I didn't make them, but honestly, kind of forgot that I even needed it, and so I'm just using that as an excuse. But yeah, we're gonna go to Joann really quick, and then I have to be back in less than an hour for a little meeting I have, and then we're gonna go from there. This is an exclusive YouTube preview of this amazing fabric I got at Joann. It's like, I don't know if it's showing up color accurate, but it's like forest green, and it's sheer, but it has these like velvety dots on it, and it is so cute. I think I'm going to use this for some scrunchies around the holiday time because they're so festive looking, and I got actually 2 like half yards, so I have about a yard total of it, and I'm so excited. It's taking everything I have not to show this on Instagram, but I know people are gonna be like asking to pre-claim them or asking me to make the scrunchie sooner than I want, so I'm only showing on YouTube, but I'm so excited. And I also got this fabric, which I think I am gonna use sooner than later, maybe even for this Barbie event that I'm going to over the weekend. I'm not sure yet. It is not showing up color accurate, but it is like a really light pink, and it's like the Swiss dot thing, so there's like little textured dots in the fabric, which is really cute. Okay, after taking it out of the roll, I actually realized it was inside out. So they are Swiss dots. They're very textured, which I think is so cute, and it's like a little bit sheer, but not as sheer as the green fabric, but I love it. I have over a yard of this, so I could potentially use it for something else as well, but we'll see what happens. Another thought that I just had while I was folding this fabric was that it would probably be really cute as like puff sleeves on a dress or a top. I don't know what this material technically is, but it can like definitely hold a shape, and it would be really cute and puffy on a top as like sheer sleeves. So maybe I will do that, or maybe I will make sleeves and then turn the rest into scrunchies. We will see. But this is like my problem. I love looking at fabrics and then imagining what I would make with them, but then I have too many ideas and I can never decide what I want to make with them. So, well, let me know in the comments what you think I should do with this fabric. It is so cute. Okay, we're gonna do an end of day check-in. So I didn't get to the bucket hats. I literally told myself yesterday that I was gonna do them first thing, and you all know that didn't happen. That's fine. I did finish pretty much, well, I didn't finish, but I basically did all of the sewing that I would need my sewing machine for all the scrunchies I wanted to make this weekend, and I will actually show you. It's looking pretty full. So I made everything, like these ones right here, those ones, the tails right there, and then those ones. So that was quite a lot of work, and I don't know, I was like in the groove with them and I didn't want to stop making them, and that doesn't always happen. I have 2 sets of fabric pieces that I'm going to be using tomorrow to make bucket hats. Really first thing, if I don't know, y'all. I also have these pieces that I already added interfacing to that I will paint with paint pens to make one of my flower bucket hats. The other thing that happened was that I got this really rude message on Etsy. Somebody basically messaged me being like, genuine question, like, why do your water bottle holders cost $35? Like, really? Like, why is it so expensive? Like, something like that. And it really got me like bummed out, so I was kind of just trying to keep my morale up today. And yeah, I mean, without going into it more, it just like it just hurt. Yeah, I can talk about that more at another video if people are interested, but I put a lot of thought into my pricing. If you watch my last video, you know that like people saying stuff at markets too also makes me just like really bummed out. So It's okay, we're moving past it. I am going to do some crocheting on the couch, making some water bottle holders, said water bottle holders tonight, but I really don't feel like sitting at my sewing machine anymore, so I'm gonna call today. I'm also gonna make dinner, and I will probably peace out for the rest of the evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, little check-in. I'm gonna do an errand. I'm going to go to two places actually. One is Blick, which is an art store. I need to get more Posca paint pens because I was working on that hat. They're just like a lot of paint. I have been squeezing every last drop out of it and I just need to buy new ones. So I'm gonna go do that. And then I'm also gonna go to Goodwill because a lot of people have been asking me on Instagram for more of those Barbie scrunchies. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I launched them like probably a week and a half ago or so now. They were like a satiny material with like a little floral pattern and they were like Barbie pink. I only had a limited amount of that fabric because I inherited it from someone, but I'm gonna go to the thrift and see if I can find something that's like Barbie-esque. So that's where we're at. Let's go. That was very successful, so I did get my Posca pen, and then I also went to the thrift store and got two pieces. One was this dress that I think is perfect. It's basically the same color pink, but it has like a mini gingham print on it. You can kind of see there, so I think that's gonna be perfect, and it's like a really long dress, so I will have a lot of fabric to make scarf scrunchies with. And then I know some people were really excited about like the specifically pink satin, and this is not satin, this is a fabric blend, but I did also find a satin dress that is similarly like this dark magenta pink, which I think is pretty cool. It's not exactly the same, obviously, as the one I already sold, but it's pretty good, pretty close, and it's still giving Barbie for sure. So that was successful. And I also, since YouTube gets secret hints at things that Instagram doesn't, I got a rain jacket in this like lavender lilac color, and what I want to do with it is actually try to make like a copycat Baggu crescent bag because it's nylon. So that's my little experiment that I'm gonna do, but I haven't told anybody on Instagram yet. Yeah, and then one of the little thing I found was this cute little strawberry bowl. I cannot turn down anything strawberries, and it was like $3, and it has these cute little legs on it. I just thought it'd be really cute for holding little jewelry or things that need to be organized on my dresser. I'm really excited about these little thrift finds here. Hey y'all, Saturday check-in. So I woke up this morning, I went to the gym right away. I didn't film any of that. And then I got home, showered, ate, and then I'm currently kind of multitasking. So first thing I'm doing is I'm moving some of my footage for vlogs onto a hard drive to free up my storage on my phone. And then I'm also working on closing some of the scrunchies that I made. So you can see that they're almost finished, but I have to close the ends, and I always do that by hand. So I am doing that while the videos are exporting because that takes a minute. Okay, I just did a lot of fabric cutting, so I'm just gonna do a little overview of what I cut. So as you can see, there's a lot of Barbie inspired scrunchies. So I have different piles for different types of scrunchies. The first one is these two piles are gonna be for the long scarf scrunchies. These are the scarf fabrics, and these are the scrunchie fabrics. These are just regular scrunchies. I mostly use little pieces I have left. The other scrunchies, these are going to be for short scarf scrunchies. I only have 2 of these because I wanted to prioritize making long scarf scrunchies, and then these are going to be jumbo scrunchies. I also am going to sew the bucket hat that I painted yesterday because it is all dry now. I just finished making this bucket hat. I love seeing how these turn out because they're all unique. I actually take khaki pants and I paint them with paint pens, which is why I bought some new paint pens this week, and I just think they're so cute. I think they would go with any outfit, perfect for spring, summer, and even the fall, especially if you live in a warmer place. So I'll be bringing one of these with me to my market tomorrow, but I also sell them on my website. If you don't live local to where I am, I would love to make you one. Okay, it's like just after 10 p.m. and this is the current situation. I have sewn quite a lot of scrunchies, you can see down here, but a lot of them are half sewn, meaning I still have to close them. So I have 2 more of these tails to finish up, and then I'm gonna take a little break, probably watch an episode of something, and then I'm going to see how much sewing I can get done tonight. And then my event tomorrow isn't till noon, and I have to get there at 11 a.m. So I think I'm going to wake up and just make sure everything's packaged correctly. But whatever I get done, I get done. I try not to stress anymore about not getting everything I want done because I almost never do, so.
Upcycling more, we have so what?
So hello, we are once again in my car post-market. I realized on the way home that I'm wearing the exact same thing that I was in my last vlog after my market, so that's pretty funny. That's okay, we're outfit repeaters over here, and it was a Barbie themed event, and I don't really own a lot of like Barbie pink. I have a lot of other pinks, but a lot of that is like sweaters, so I was like struggling figuring out what to wear, so I basically wear the same thing, although I do have these cute earrings on. They're also from another small business actually, so I will put her business name right here and also in the description box if you're interested in checking her out. They're polymer clay, they're very light, and I would say probably these are the biggest earrings I own, but they're just really fun and cute, and I figured they were different enough than everything I own, but also a color that I would wear often enough to justify it, even though I typically go for like smaller earrings. Anyway, so post-market, this market was really good. It wasn't like super crazy in terms of making so many sales, but it was just like a really fun event. There was a fashion show, as you saw, which was like really fun, and the venue was just really fun. It was kind of like a barcade type place, and the people that were organizing it are people that I became friends with through the small business community here in the Twin Cities, so that was really fun. I also am not as exhausted as I was last time I did a market. Actually, the last 2 times I did a market, I was like super tired, so I think taking care of myself, doing what felt good this week was good. I did get a little less sleep than I would have liked yesterday, about like 6.5, 7 hours, which like for me, I really need like 8 hours. As I've gotten older, I've gotten more like sleep needy, but I still am totally fine. So I did stay up pretty late last night, just like making scrunchies. And then this morning I got up like kind of early, and I was actually like tagging all of the scrunchies. I also didn't film a lot because my phone is like freaking out about storage. It is struggling with storage. So I'm gonna have to figure out a better situation. I told myself that I wouldn't get a vlogging camera until I got to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, because that's when you can start using ads on your videos. And when I get to 1,000 subscribers, that means I'm like committed. But my phone storage is fighting for its life, and so is my battery. So we're gonna see how that goes. But I think for the rest of the day, I'm just going to hang out. I think I probably said that like every day this week, but I'm a homebody and that's what I do. But I haven't had like a rest day really all week. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here. If you liked it, make sure you subscribe to see more behind the scenes of me running my small business full time and growing as an artist and a creative. I appreciate you. If you made it to the end, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.